From the pistol shrimp
to lionfish.
These are
5 scariest ocean creatures.
5! The pistol shrimp is a unique crustacean widely known for its ear-busting snap attack. Despite only growing up to 2 inches in length, this little noisemaker competes with whales exponentially larger than its own size for the title of the loudest animal in the ocean. Pistol shrimps can be found all over the world, most commonly burrowed in coral reefs and seagrass flats. These shrimps are also diverse in variation, with over 1,000 species scattered throughout their various habitats. The pistol shrimp's namesake comes from its signature oversized claw, which it uses for communication and, most awesomely, hunting. With features that resemble the hammer of a single-action firearm, the shrimp can snap its claw to create a cavitation bubble that produces enough force to kill smaller fish. This bubble, when collapsed, is what actually creates the sound, which is recorded at 218 decibels. Just for reference, a normal gunshot that puts you at risk for immediate hearing damage only clocks in at 140 decibels. As if that wasn't enough, the pressure from this attack bubble can reach over 8,400 degrees Fahrenheit or 4,700 degrees Celsius, causing a split-second flash of light. The surface of the sun is 9,900 degrees Fahrenheit or 5,500 degrees Celsius, just for another point of reference. The pistol shrimp relies on this mechanic so much that if it were to lose its beloved claw, its offhand would grow into its snapper, while the severed limb grows into its feeding claw. When these shrimps colonize together, the loud snapping amongst all the participants has been known to cause interference with sonar, and is a large source of noise pollution in the ocean.
4! Lionfish might look beautiful when they open up their fins and reveal their spots, but you really need to watch out for these things. This common venomous fish is found off the coast of the Carolinas and off the coast of Florida. That's because of its exportation from the Indian Ocean. They spend a lot of their time swimming through coral reefs and hiding from attackers. They have thrived in our environment and are now considered to be an invasive species. Interactions with humans can be deadly. Their venomous defensive spines makes them deadly to scuba divers or fishermen who are unlucky enough to get pricked. Symptoms can include vomiting, fever, and even in some cases, paralysis. They usually eat small fish, plankton, and crustaceans. Unlike that goldfish you keep at home in a jar, lionfish can survive up to 15 years in the wild, which is pretty long in fish years. Most predators will try to avoid eating these fish, mostly due to their markings. Surprisingly enough, lionfish are edible, but it takes a long time to prepare them correctly. In parts of the world where these are considered to be invasive species, it would seem to make sense to cook these guys up and eat them. But with all those venomous spines, it kind of makes it a difficult process. Some hunting websites claim that it's actually good to capture these guys, considering the fact that they belong in the Indian Ocean and not in the US. It is possible to eat these because the only parts that are actually venomous are the spines and not the flesh.
3!
This fish uses its wide pectoral fins to shovel sand from the ocean floor onto its skin so it can hide from prey. The angler also uses these fins, as well as the pelvic fins below its head, to crawl along the seabed. The angler isn't a strong swimmer, so it can't chase prey through water. Instead, it nestles itself into the seabed and waits for a fish to swim by. With a built-in line and lure on top of its head, the anglerfish snags a meal, much the same way fishermen do. This fish dangles its bait in front of its mouth, and the curious victim that comes too close is soon caught by its razor-sharp teeth. This fish sometimes swims to the surface of shallow waters, where seabirds are floating. An angler's jaws are strong enough to bite and hold down a struggling bird until they drown.
2!
long, sharp teeth ready to bite make the moray eel one of the scariest sights in the ocean. Moray eels are secretive animals. They live inside coral reefs and stay inside the rock crevices most of the time. When a moray smells prey nearby, it will swim out with the front half of its body and clamp down on its victim with its strong jaws. It uses its short teeth in the back of its mouth to grab and hold on to slippery prey. Its longer front teeth inflict lethal wounds and fold backward when the eel swallows its meal. Eels occasionally venture out to hunt in open water, but only at night. They are also known to bite divers in coral reefs. The eels have poor eyesight, so they may mistake a person's hand for prey.
1! It doesn't look very scary, but make no mistake, this whale is deadly, with strong jaws and teeth that are perfectly designed for tearing into prey. The killer whale, or orca, is the most powerful and efficient predator in the sea. It is also one of the most intelligent creatures on Earth. The orca is the only whale that hunts other whales, and the only one capable of taking on a great white shark. Killer whales' triangular dorsal fins make them easy to spot. Females, like this one, have a slightly curved fin. The dorsal fins on males are straight and can reach almost 6 feet high, about the height of an adult human. The killer whale has about 24 teeth in each jaw. The teeth are curved backward and inward, which helps the orca grab onto prey and rip it into chunks. Killer whales live in family units called pods, which can range from 5 members to 40. They use echolocation to navigate, hunt, and communicate. This series of clicks, whistles, and squawks not only tells the group where to locate prey, it also forms their language. Like humans in different areas, orcas from different pods have different dialects. They use a combination of sounds that are slightly different from every other pod. An orca lives within its mother's pod for life. Males mate with females from other pods, but don't raise their own offspring. Instead, they stay with their family pod and care for the offspring of their sisters, aunt, and mother.